This unboxing today is pretty special. This is Rotor's INpower REX 1.1 power cranks. These are worth €850. Keep watching to the end and I'll tell you how you can be in with a chance of winning these cranks. Right, let's look at the box. It's actually really cool. Check out this sort of little magnetic closure on there. Nice touch, I like that. Let's get in the box. Wow, there's your cranks. Bit of information up there. We won't get into that just now, but look at this, cool. Sort of foam inserts, keeps everything sat in the box really nice. Right, let's look at the cranks. They are aluminium CNC. It actually feels really, really light. That's the right-hand crank. These are the REX 1.1, and these are designed to be used with one chainring. You've got that spider on there. Here's the left-hand crank, and this comes with the axle mounted to it as well. It's all one piece. And the really clever thing about these Rotor power cranks is all the electrics, the battery, all the technology is mounted inside the axle. So it's sealed in there. You won't get mud, water, things like that in there, but also it stops the temperature fluctuations. It can affect other cranks like the spider mounted power cranks. They're really susceptible to temperature fluctuations and that expanding. That doesn't happen with these cranks. It's all mounted inside that axle. So how does this crank actually measure your power? Well, there's a strain gauge in this left-hand crank, and with all this electronic stuff in here, that's sent via ANT Plus to your head unit, and that's going to give you loads of information like your power, but also things like your pedal effectiveness, like your torque, and your actual smoothness to your pedaling. How do you use that data? Well, that's going to give you some objective measurements, and a lot of riders will use this so they can ride at their maximum effort when it really matters in races. Many sort of road riders use power, but we're also seeing a lot of mountain bikers now using these power meters to really effectively train. So where does the battery actually go? Pop this little door off, twist it first, no tools are required. Drop this AA battery in there, nice tight fit. Pop that back in, give it a twist, there you go. That's going to last 300 hours of riding. This part of the crank here is the transmitter, and that sends all that information to your computer head unit so you can read it there. You've also got this lock ring here. See how you just undo it with a little Allen key there, and that's going to really help you fine tune the preload on the bearings so you can get these things spinning nicely. This little number here helps you pair these cranks with your head unit. The cranks weigh in at 549 grams or 668 with chainring and battery included. That is pretty light for cranks, never mind power cranks. So what else do you get with this package? Well, you get a Q-ring. You also get a universal press fit bottom bracket that fits almost every bike. But let's take a look at this chainring. Well, it says on the box they've won world championships in road, time trials, cyclocross, marathon cross country. That's pretty impressive. So these Q-rings are oval, and that's designed to take out the dead spot of your normal pedal rotation. Not only that, it's also that wide, narrow design, so it's supposed to be used with a 1x setup and retain that chain on there. So these cranks actually measure data at 200 times per second, and you can actually use that to set up where you actually set the chainring up on the cranks, and that's going to help maximize your pedaling efficiency. If these Q-rings aren't your thing, you can actually remove that spider, and they're designed to be used with normal spiderless chainrings. Right, so what else is left in the box? Well, there's a link here through to Training Peaks. That's going to help you plan for training with power. And I've done it before. It's actually really useful. It's a really good motivational tool. For me personally, I like to see how my numbers are going, and power cranks are great for that. Use a manual, pretty useful in this occasion, I reckon, for these power cranks. And then some mounting hardware. All the bits you're going to need to get these cranks on your bike. Nice. Right, let's start sticking this stuff back in the box for our lucky winner. Don't forget, just follow the link down below this video to enter and be in the chance of winning these cranks worth €850. What an awesome prize. You should definitely enter. If you want to see more videos from GMBN, you can click just over there for the latest Dirt Shed show. And if you click just down there in the bottom corner, that'll take you through to road versus mountain biking. What is harder? Where we put a set of these cranks to the test to see the different sort of outputs those different rides do. Click on the GMBN logo to subscribe. It's totally free, and give us a thumbs up like if you like free kit.